Alright, Chiefs Kingdom, usually I have a script that I go off of, but today I'm not going to go off a script. Today I'm just going to talk, no teleprompter, no script, because today's video should be pretty easy to talk about without a script. Is Kadarius Toney and Skyy Moore in danger of not making the 53-man roster? In this video, you're going to hear all my thoughts, my take on it, what I think is going to happen. So let's dive right in. Alright, so as some of you may know, Skyy Moore is struggling really bad right now in training camp. He's having multiple drops and just having troubles catching the ball. As I've said in a few videos previously, I do think Skyy Moore needs to prove himself to stay on this roster. He has 2 more years left on his rookie contract, but that does not mean that Brett Veach won't cut him, because I think right now, if the 53-man roster was to be picked today, I'm not too sure that Skyy Moore would make this roster. He has a few more weeks here in training camp that he can prove himself, but he has to have an excellent few weeks of training camp. He started off rough. The last 2 years he's been in the NFL, he hasn't really done nothing, and now he's having another rough start to training camp. He's got to prove himself. It's not going to be easy. And then you got Kadarius Toney, who is really not having any problems in training camp at all right now. He actually has been starting with the running back group a little bit in training camp. But the reason I also think the Chiefs could also cut him is just because, you could save, I think it's about $1 million they could save if they cut him, or they could trade him possibly. I'm not too sure what you could get for Kadarius Toney, probably a 7th round pick. But I do think the Chiefs are going to opt to keep Kadarius Toney on the team, because I think it's really just a matter of he needs to stay healthy, and if he can stay healthy, they can use him on kick returns in wildcat formation and hopefully a wide receiver position. He's very talented. He's a sneaky receiver. He just needs to stay healthy. I think that's his only problem. So I think Brett Veach and Andy Reid, I think they're going to try and give him another year, another chance, see if he can stay healthy. But with Skyy Moore, it's a little more difficult with Skyy Moore. There's really nothing wrong with him, right? He hasn't had any injuries other than one last year, I believe. And then, he's perfectly healthy. He was a 2nd-round pick, and he's been in the league for 2 years, and he has done nothing. He caught his first touchdown in the Super Bowl against the Eagles 2 years ago. After that, we thought he would take a step up. Last year, he didn't take a step up. He did nothing last year. Drops. And now you got training camp, and he is drops. So with Skyy Moore, it's difficult. I do think Kadarius Toney is going to make this 53-man roster as long as he doesn't have any problems, because as of right now in training camp, Kadarius Toney is not having problems, to my knowledge. Skyy Moore is. Just because he's on his rookie contract does not mean he is a lock to make this roster. Like I said, if 53-man cutdowns were today, I do not think Skyy Moore would make this roster. So my take on it is I hope Skyy Moore can figure out what he's doing to fix his drops to make this roster, because, again, if he can fix his drop problem, he could be a great wide receiver to this offense. But it's the big what if. Can he fix the drops? Can Kadarius Toney stay healthy? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out this season. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.